grip of a feverish enthusiasm this morning. Pass me a tissue. Well, thank you. We'll be giving away that fabulous Jaguar prize of a drive in the only XJ220 in the country, the world's fastest and most expensive production car. Huh? Of course, some lucky snag searcher will be rewarded by Thomas Cook Travel and win a British Airways trip to Europe to travel on the Eurail Pass. Those Irish songsmiths, Hothouse Flowers, are coming to play live. Steady, there's more. You thought there couldn't be any more than that in just the one shoe, but there is. The fat man will have his long weekend footy tips. That should be a giggle. Inaccuracy, so entertaining. The PoorMan will rise above the slime and grit of Los Angeles, California to give us the goss. On the glitterati, we'll ask Andrew, and in just a short time, Mike Carlton will join us from the mother of a country. Won't you, Michael? So 6 is the time. First in the receiver is with us, and I believe as a pre-Easter gesture, a man who's dwelt on the scriptures for a period of years, you decided in the goodness of your heart, full of the spirit of the season, to allow us a freebie on your card.
Well, there's no real need to insult me like that, Lovely, but yes, you can have this one on me because you're not getting any holiday pay.
Oh. Put it on the card in the old jukebox there. $1 advanced. Gets my holiday pay. Oh, B16. Six string? What I call a big production. Miracle Productions. If it's a good production, it's a miracle. That is, that's Duran Duran's Wall of Sound, isn't it?
Oh.
Phil Spector, Eat Your Heart Out. Duran. I think that's the pronunciation, isn't it?
Duran.
That's what the girls said outside EMI. We were recording our second album many years ago, and Duran were in the other studio. They came out here on expenses. $7 million, I think they spent while they were here recording an album. Oh, God. 7 in the Ragged Tiger, I think it was.
And who sat in the studio next to Doug Mulray? That's what it said. Oh, it's the Pope.
Who were those funny guys recording in the studio next to the Mulray bunch? They were nice guys. They actually took home a tape of this program and played it on the BBC. Tried to explain to people in London what it was we were doing here every morning.
They haven't been heard of since.
That was about their last successful album, wasn't it? 7 in the Ragged. They came under some terrible influences, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. 6:20 is the time. This is Triple M, the Reverend Doctor, doing it for you on this. Thank God it's a Thursday morning, tomorrow being Good Friday and a pubic holiday.
What's today? Nearly Good Thursday.
It's reasonably Good Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Fair to middling Thursday, and we'll be doing the football wrap-up. 4 Synovus vitamins with Fatty Vorton on the other side of these massages. No, it's good. It's a healthy outlet for him.
Thank you.
It helps him to experiment with the language, and
really
certainly he can use the rehearse.
You know, you've got to try, haven't you?
You keep practicing in there, Matthew, all right? Good boy. Now, you want to talk some footy, Doug?
No, I thought we might talk suspension of belief. No.
Oh, out of purpose.
Yes, thank you. Later. Madam Zender, we'll look at your Easter weekend stars shortly. But first, we have the news with Weird Al Drower. I should say some news before the news. She'll never mention this. She's not aesthetically bent. Bent, but not aesthetically, is Big Al, Weird Al, call her what you will. Coming up the harbour at the moment, the Mikhail Sholkov. The Mikhail, don't you look for it, Sam. You haven't got your glasses on.
No.
Last time a ferry crossed, you said, look, here's another liner. The Mikhail Sholkov, she'll berth at 13 Piermont, a vision in white on a crystal clear morning, autumnal morning in Sydney. We'll probably think you're bent when you answer your Doug's Big Ring phone call with today's password. Sam, if you would.
We're all going on a summer holiday. Easter holiday. No more working
Give her
for...
one thing
I've
to
got
do.
the flu, I can't... We're all going on an Easter holiday. No more working for a week or two. Quick, put the song on. Fun and laughter.
No. The first verse will do.
What number's this?
This is Z27.
Oh.
My dears, easy like Sunday morning. We do love that one, don't we? It's just so mellow at this time of the morning, my dears. 10 minutes to 7 is the time, and remarkably, on the line from Los Angeles, California, comedy legend Dan Ackroyd. Please make him welcome. Good morning, Dan.
Oh, yeah. You have a nice audience there in your studio, I hear.
Yeah, well, I like to get up front and personal, as you people say in California.
Well, that's fantastic. That's the new wave style.
Listen, I've had many guests over the years disrespectful enough, Dan, to be late for the program, but a week?
Ah, yes. Well, I tell you that my excuse is purely of a physical nature, not a mental one.
Uh-huh.
And the day I was supposed to call you, I was stricken with an unknown ailment that actually sent me to St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica, where my daughter was born, and I checked in for the second time in my life. The first time I was in hospital was getting my tonsils out at 12 years old. So when I was supposed to call you, I was on tranquilizers and, you know, getting little samples taken. I felt like the alien abductee, you know, with the needles being stuck in me left and right.
What are you on this morning?
Thankfully, what's that?
What are you on this morning?
Oh, on this morning, just cheap Marlboros.
I was just wondering, are they satisfying after the tranquilizers wore off?
What's that?
Are the Marlboros satisfying enough after the tranquilizers wore off?
Well, sure. You know, now that they're cheaper, you know, they dropped the price here in the States, so you're getting a nice cheap smoke.
Yes.
And it's good.
Smooth,
nice,
yet
cheap and legal.
Smooth, yet it satisfies me.
That's right.
Now, we were originally going to have you call us when we had the Blues Brothers, the original Blues Brothers band playing live. They were sensational. We missed you, but they were sensational, I promised you. They've just done some very successful dates in Sydney, big crowds and a big reaction. The reason we wanted to talk to you the same morning, my man, was because we hear rumours that you're going to do a second Blues Brothers film.
Yes, absolutely right. John Landis and I are now in the process of theorizing about the story, and we want to do something that tastefully treats John's demise in a humorous and touching manner and explodes this beautiful R&B music once again over the world as we did in the first movie. And it's about a year away from any kind of reality at the present time, but we are very, very optimistic that this is something that can come together.
The band was very into it. When I mentioned it to them, they said that they were very excited about the project. I actually asked them a cynical question. I asked them if they were genuinely together with you guys when you made the original film, or if it was like the stars from Saturday Night Live walk on the set and they fulfill their musical responsibilities. But they said it was a tremendous relationship and they really look forward to renewing it.
Well, absolutely. You know, John and I love those guys. I mean, the musicians in the Blues Brothers band, the guys that backed John and I up, really, you know, in our estimate, were the stars of the show. They are, of course, professional musicians and showmen, and John and I were really just sort of MCs and frontmen for the best band in the world. So if it weren't for, you know, their fantastic musicianship, we wouldn't have had an act at all, and therefore we always treated them as if they were the stars. And, you know, I'm fond of each and every one of them. I think that you can attest to the fact that Cropper, Dunn, and Matt Murphy are playing guitar like 19-year-olds, and the band has never sounded better.
Speaking of age and aging, mate, are you going to set the second film right after where the first film finished off? Because if so, you're going to have to lose a few pounds, aren't you?
Well, I think what happens is that we'll set it, you know, present day, and in all that time, Elwood will have been, you know, in and out of prison type of thing, and rather than use a few pounds, I'll pump them up into muscles. How about that?
You got me.
Pumping.
You got me. I just felt I had to pay you out for being a week late, that's all.
Oh, no, you do. I really should take a spanking from you. It was terrible. But as I say, it was...
You really should take a spanking from me. People tell me I'm the best.
Oh, cool. Well, wonderful. But I only let my wife spank me.
Okay, fine.
Before that, other girls.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, don't. That's not for public circulation now.
You and Mr. Lowe, I believe you're just like that.
That's right.
Well, he's like that
I
anyway.
love him. You know, he's happily married now. I saw him at a party the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I was waiting for the tag. Listen,
he's heterosexual, you know. There's, you know, a few of us left.
Yeah, not in Sydney, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, that's okay. Hey, you know, it takes all types to make a world.
It's the San Francisco of Australia.
Well, that's cool. You know, that's cool. I got no problems there.
Okay. There you go. Dan Ackroyd said it's all right. Relax, homosexuals of Sydney. It's 5 minutes to 7.
Sure.
Thank you for calling us, Dan. It's been fun.
I am the gay man's friend from the straight world. You know what I mean?
It's been a buzz talking with you. I appreciate your call.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you for understanding, Doug. I'm sorry about the mishap.
No problem.
And I hope to get down to Sydney there. Hope to open a House of Blues in Australia soon. We've got this restaurant chain that we're opening around the world with Isaac Tigert, co-founder of Hard Rock Cafes.
Yeah.
It celebrates African-American culture, and, I think that Sydney'd be a hot place for it.
All right. Well, listen, we'd love to help you in any way we can with that. Keep me posted.
Okay, you bet. Thanks a lot.
See you, my man.
Right.
Bye-bye. Reggae? No. That's good. I was late for the news anyway, wasn't I? It's actually 2 minutes to 7. We haven't got time to squeeze Happy Boy in, though. Let's have a little bit of Happy Boy for you, my dears. It's, after all, number 5 on Radio Free Sydney's list. Yes. It's one sense of achievement, doesn't it? It's 2 to 7 now.
I was walking down the street on a sunny day. Hubba, 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 hubba. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, it is good when things are going your way. Hey, hey. Yeah, my little dog Spot got hit by a car. Hubba, 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 hubba. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, it is good when things are going your way. Hey, hey.
Beer gargling, ladies and gentlemen. Try it at home.
I forgot all about it for a month and a half. Hubba, 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 hubba. I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. Hubba, 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 hubba. 'Cause I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey.
Country Dick Montana and the Boys of the Beat Farmers with the Happy Boy song, which we've so far pushed up to number 5 in Radio Free Sydney's Countdown. Let's hope we can do better on Saturday night. Reggae, are you there?
I certainly am.
Oh, I'm glad we finally made contact. Sorry to push you back so late, but, we had a person who was really famous.
Yes, Dan Ackroyd.
So we chose him over you.
Geez, I don't know.
Very quickly, Reggae.
Very quickly indeed. Okay, I'm down here in the very cold Bell's car park. It's about 10 degrees here, but we've got some fantastic waves coming through here. And
It's currently 17 degrees.
Aren't they glad we're going on a break? I think that's the most important thing.
He's got millions of those funny jokes.
Please, don't be abusive or I'll take the wallaby prop and clip you about the ears.
Oh, yippee.
7:07 is the time. The PoorMan will shout and deliver from the gutters of Los Angeles shortly.
Hey, good day, Doug. What you need today from me, the PoorMan. Deviant, sexual, perverted behavior, and crimes. That's what I'm going to give you, involving all the celebrities of the world. You, darling, very lovingly from me, and here's a nice smooch. Mwah.
Quick, give me the money for the jukebox immediately. There we go. Okay, here we go. Triple M. A little piece of Echo Point.
Let's cash off.
4 names went in. Only one will come out. That person travelling courtesy of Thomas Cook to Europe on British Airways. Travel around the 17 countries one can access on a Eurail pass, a free Eurail pass. And I was going to announce the winner, but what we should do is phone them. Yes, would you do the dialing, please, first? Thank you so much. We have a line. I've got that money I'll give to Thurston. Thurston, would you take that? Put it on my phone account.
Yes, always.
In the little piggy bank, and I don't want to see you taking it out for lunch money either.
Here's $1 for the song, too. There.
Thank you, yes.
I'll raise you $1.
Need another
Slap.
tune. Need to play another song out of the break.
Hello?
Good morning, Travis Fuller.
No, sorry, he's at work at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah, I have his phone number here.
You're his friend, are you?
No, his brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
And your name?
Ben.
Ben Fuller.
Yep.
Ben Fuller, it's Doug Mulray from Triple M.
G'day, how you going?
I'm remarkably well. A man who never drinks is always well. And you?
Oh, good, good.
Listen, I haven't really got time to phone Travis at work.
Okay.
I do want you to phone him for me. He may be listening. He's a listener. He went out and grovelled for the sausage. We put his name in the barrel, and he's just won a trip to Europe.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Do you think he'll take you with him, Ben?
No, I doubt it. His girlfriend.
So I think he would take a woman with him.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you're out of luck. I don't think you have a chance in the wide world, Ben.
No, I doubt it all.
You're a has-been.
Yep.
Bend over.
But nonetheless, you've been very gracious talking to us this morning, particularly when we've been so abusive. Would you congratulate Travis for us?
Yeah, I will.
Tell
That's
him that
great.
we're going to send our people out to talk to him and organise this wonderful trip. British Airways will fly him to Europe. He will travel around Europe to the 17 countries you can access on a Eurail pass, and all of that for free, courtesy of Thomas Cook and Triple M.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's great. You'll
Cheers.
love that.
Thanks. You were very enthusiastic vicariously, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't have managed that. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Ben seemed nice.
Lovely. What if he's married?
Probably.
They all are.
Okay.
For more than just three good things. For some folks, it's an entire way of life. And it's to these people, the everyday dirtball that is dedicated. To those of you unaccustomed to life in the gutter, you'd best grab a snorkel, because we're going down.
Yes. And now for Synovus Vitamins, here's...
No.
No, I'm sorry, that's someone
PoorMan.
else. We'd never have the PoorMan for Synovus Vitamins. Never any health product. We could think of condom manufacturers, the makers of KY Gel, perhaps, might like to sponsor this segment. Who knows? He's here anyway, and at no one's expense at the moment, save my own. 7:25, good morning, PoorMan.
Good morning, Doug. How about a toilet manufacturer?
Sure, nice place to start. Oh, I see.
Hey, dude, I've got a bunch of friends here in Newport Beach, California that are listening to the report. Everybody say hi to Sydney.
It sounded like one person to me, PoorMan, and frankly, when it comes to friends, I figured that was about it, tops.
Hey, this one guy who just yelled, he's my friend in a band called The Shout. I'm going to send you a tape over there. Hopefully it'll be a big hit there, because it isn't here.
I said stiffed in California. Maybe you'd like to sing us a few bars now, do you think, PoorMan?
I couldn't do it, but Randy, I'm sure, would love to do it, right, Randy?
He could sing the chorus, perhaps.
Sing the chorus of Liquor Barn Dave. Liquor Barn Dave stole my baby away. Think of all the money on beer she's gonna save. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work here either, PoorMan.
Don't lie down, Randy.
I wish I was called Randy. I actually am sometimes.
Randy Van Warmer. I mean, that can't be a real name.
Is that a real name you've
What?
got? Randy Van Warmer. Is that a real name?
Randy Van... No, his first name is Randy. You know what that means, horny. Does Randy mean horny in Australia?
Yes, it does.
Dude, that describes this guy perfectly. He's a slut.
That's why we all laugh, you see, when Americans say, "Hi, I'm Randy." Now, listen, will you get down to the business end of your thing? We want to hear what's going on, not in your house, but in other people's houses.
Okay, dude, listen, the first story, we've got some real filth for you today. Marky Mark, this guy, speaking of sluts and Randy, he'll screw just about anything that walks, and now, this is really amazing, he might be behind bars for statutory rape. About 4 months ago, his band, The Funky Bunch, was playing a gig in Chicago. Anyway, he met this girl who he promised showed an ID saying she was 19 years old. Guess what? Marky Mark did her, and she was 13, Doug. Very nice, huh?
Well, he deserves to go up the river, doesn't he? Eh? As a right-thinking
Well, guess what happened
Christian
next?
cornerstone of the community, as a person who's trying to balance out the filth that's emanating from your mouth, I must take a stand against that sort of story in this program. Do you have any more?
Okay, could I mention one other thing, and then I'll move on?
Sure.
Coming around Christmas time, please welcome Marky Mark Jr.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
So his 13-year-old associate paramour is great with child.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very beautiful story. So expect him soon behind bars. Also, Bridget Fonda, a lesbian? Yes. Apparently, Bridget Fonda, when she was filming Point of No Return in France, decided, she had a lover, but she decided to play a French strip poker in her hotel room. 3 women and Bridget, they were all naked. One of the women got jealous because I guess that was Bridget's girlfriend. She left the room, told a guy who was working on the crew of the movie that apparently Bridget dated because I guess she goes both ways. The guy was so angry, he ran into the room and did not reemerge for 4 hours, Doug.
Gee, that's angry.
I won't even venture to guess what they did. Here's a beautiful story. Apparently, Tommy Lee of Motley Crue and Heather Locklear, his wife, are really on the outs because our sources say that Tommy Lee is now in Toronto doing some recording and also doing some hookers.
Oh, good. Well, that nicely rounds out a really pleasant trio. You've done well this morning. You've excelled yourself. We thank you for your contribution. And, PoorMan, have a happy and holy Easter.
All right, and listen, I'm glad you got Country Dick on the air. That was cool, man.
Yeah, what a deep voice. He's a nightmare. Any disc jockey in the world would avoid interviewing with somebody with a voice that deep, don't you think?
Right, like I told you off the air, I mean, with a voice that's as deep as his, it makes us sound like we're women.
Yes, particularly in this frock. Thank you.
All right, man, thanks a lot, Doug. Everybody say bye to Australia. Bye, Doug.
Bye, Randy. Bye, Horny.
Bye, Grumpy.
Bye, Gristle. Disseminates information, artificial dissemination practiced live on the wireless here at the House of M's. We have Doug's big ring, and of course the password today, when we ring you, will be...
We're all going on all going on an Easter holiday.
Yes.
No more working for a week or two.
I love those musical passwords, Sam. You're doing very well
Well,
with
I thought
those.
everyone was meant to sing. You always embarrassed me.
Oh, an intrude on your performance?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I still am possessed of a sense of occasion. And the other thing we can tell you is that Hot House Flowers will play live for you after 8 o'clock this morning. They've been good enough to come in, and they're tuning even as we speak, my dears. Now, there's the dollar. There's the jukebox. Andrew's coming up next, and right now we have... Australian Crawl from back in 1981, the Errol song. At 24 minutes to 8.
D14.
D14. But you're up to 17 degrees, a beautiful autumnal morning in the city of Sydney. Time is 20 minutes to 8 now. A is for the advice that he gives you. N is for the knowledge that he shares. D is for how desperate you must be to ask him, 'cause you know that no one cares. E is for the envy which we feel when you hear Andrew solving all your woes. Why did we spell knowledge with an N then? Why not ask Andrew? He always knows. Yes. Dial 3871099 and ask Andrew. Whee!
Dear Andrew, this is Michelle calling. I have given my dog Bob Martin's vitamin tablets, dogs and puppies, and all of a sudden she just went skewy. I don't know why. Could you answer the question? Thank you.
Dear Michelle, you should never have given your dog Bob Martin's vitamin tablets. We've got poor old Bob in here, chasing his tail, lying on his back and whining, farting yeasty bubbles because you gave your damn dog his tablets. Now we're going to have to put him down. Sorry, Bob. Easy, fella. Come on. It's for the best. Damn. I hate to lose a good man like that.
Hello, Andrew. I want to ask, why do your eyes go bloodshot red after you smoke dope?
Dear anonymous conehead, it's so that you really have something to get paranoid about when you're stoned. Let's face it, they may not notice the odd suspicious death in custody, but there isn't a policeman alive who can't pick a bloodshot eye from 500 yards, even if you're in a moving car on a nullable plane with a bag over your head. Bloodshot eyes are simply nature's way of saying, I'm a dope fiend, arrest me.
Hello, Andrew. Michael here. Is it true, the allegations on 3.5 Corners that you are Rex Mossop's illegitimate child?
Dear Michael, no, it's not true that I'm Rex Mossop's illegitimate child. You're confusing me with the big ape from Harry and the Hendersons.
Hi, Andrew. It's Brooke from Camden. I was just wondering, would you be able to give me the exact history of a tampon?
Dear Brooke, the history of tampons is pretty straightforward. They are all members of the British royal family reincarnated. I'm Andrew Denton, and remember, no matter what your problem, society's to blame.
I'll take my time.
Oh, dear.
I'll be waking in a daze, but I'll be fine. In the morning, got to try in the morning. It's Doug Mulray time.
Yes, another $1 for the jukebox. There we go. And $1 for some Becks, I think. After that. Oh, it's one for Sammy. Scream for me, Sam. Here we go. You ain't thinking about me, I am thinking about you. Reciprocity, not always a wonderful thing, my dears. 13 minutes to 8 is the time. This is the House of M's, the Reverend Dr. Doug doing it for you. Put your hands on the radio and feel the power, love, flow. At least this morning, as Reggie is out doing a good deed, are you not, Regendra?
Being the Easter
Easter Bunny? Well, one of the many Easter Bunnies down here at the Prince of Wales Hospital, Duggos. We have Easter eggs galore. We believe they've got around about 15,000 Easter eggs. If you're not sure what's happening, David Malcolm from the Willoughby Bus Depot organised a whole heap of Easter eggs. What the guys have been doing, all the buses in Sydney have been collecting Easter eggs for the last month.
Yeah.
And the vibe is that they put them into the buses, lob at the hospitals, the Prince of Wales, Camberdown Children's Hospital, all the hospitals around Sydney, and go around to the kids' wards and give them Easter eggs for Easter, which is a great vibe.
And Nestles threw in 600-odd eggs, courtesy of Triple M, and you've delivered them this morning as well.
They did indeed. They're in the back of the bus, and the guys are actually cruising around now all the wards and giving the kids Easter eggs. I've got one of the kids with me now. Her name is Christy Fear, and she wants to talk to you. She's been desperate to talk to you all morning, Douglas.
Oh, God.
She's right here.
Sounds like the BBC. Hello, Christy.
Hi.
How are you, my darling?
Good, thanks.
You've got yourself an Easter egg, I believe.
Yeah.
Is Reg the strangest-looking Easter bunny you've ever laid eyes on?
Yes.
Yes, he's a very disturbing individual. I hope that you have strict medical supervision available at all times, mate, until he leaves the ward, all right?
Yep.
Okay, Christy. Happy Easter, my darling.
Okay.
I think she wanted to request a song. What was it, Christy?
The Divinos.
Divinos? We'll play it for you out of this break.
Okay.
Good stuff.
All right, mate. And
Thanks,
get
Douglas.
well. And you get well too, Reg.
I will, and we just... Yeah, I will.
Yeah, that'd be good. You've got a few days to lie down. That should help.
Well, that always helps.
And again, we should thank the bussies for helping the kids out. What a great job they've done.
They have indeed.
All right, matey.
Thanks, mate.
11 minutes to 8. We thank Nestles for their contribution. As I say, they gave us 600 Easter eggs to give the kids as well, which is great. Oh, I know what I didn't do with Reggie. I wonder if he's rung off. Have you gone, Reg?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, Angie's birthday. You want to say happy birthday to Angie?
Yeah, happy birthday, Ange.
Do you want to request a song?
No.
Doesn't matter, really, no.
Nah.
I think the Cheerio is enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't want you to lose your sense of place.
Well, when you get that old, it doesn't matter, does it?
Here she goes, mate. It's Fifi D'Amour, radio producer and exotic dancer extraordinaire, inventor of the vegetarian fan dances, holding the crispy lettuce leaves over her copious bosom and derriere. Staying discreet and selecting a winner with her bucky beaver teeth of legend. She's emerging from the barrel, grinning like a loon, which is about your only option when you've got an entry between your bucky beaver teeth. You know the thing, ladies and gentlemen, all the faxes and letters that have gone into the, thank you, Fifi, into the barrel are eligible. You just have to give us a number on which you'll be available at around about 10 to 8 each and every day. Today we've got $2,000 of Telecom Mobile Net's money to give away. And a little fax here that's going to prove very valuable for a certain person should he or she be home and know the password. Yeah.
What's happening?
I think she's giving us the password in Morse code.
She's chewing walnuts.
Not to 3.
But we've given that away. It's a she. 7 minutes to 8 is the time. Sounds like we're having desperate trouble there, my dears, with the line. We'll try again. One more try for $2,000. You'd have to give them a second chance.
Here's the money for the song anyway.
Well, actually, I was about to say, Lovelace, that was Morse code, and it said, don't thump Thurston, is what it said.
Don't thump Thurston. It's becoming...
I don't understand Morse code.
It's becoming... now it's engaged. I think... well, look, one more time. We'll give them one more chance, shall we? I think it would be very cruel to withhold the $2,000 if there was some kind of technical problem. We'll give them one more chance at the money. We've got hothouse flowers coming in for you after 8 o'clock, he said, filling with remarkable dignity.
We can talk about chickens again, if you like.
We can talk about chickens. But I'd rather talk about hothouse flowers.
All right.
They don't know what they're going to play. They're going to play whatever they feel like when they come in.
We're all going on an Easter holiday. No more working for us. It's me!
Yes, that's correct. It's you, Patricia Zanatic.
Oh, thank you.
How are you, mate?
I'm good.
How could you be with all that noise going on?
I didn't hear the phone ringing before.
Whoa, you got
My daughter
lucky.
answered it, actually, and then I heard this funny... But she was saying hello.
Well, not at this end she wasn't. Anyway, we've sorted all that out, and the good news for you, mate,
I know, I've got $2,000.
you've got 2,000 of jackpot
Oh, my
today.
God.
And that's $1 for each child.
No. You want to give me, no, another 1,000 at least.
How many kids have you got?
There's 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, one's Just doing his usual tantrum.
Yeah, well, I'll let you get back to him because I think we'll spare the audience that, my love.
Okay.
And we'll give you the money before the end of the week.
Oh, I can't believe it. Thank
Thanks,
you so
darling.
much for calling.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Thank you for entering.
All right, bye.
6 minutes to 8 now. No, I'm sorry, Thurston. I didn't put the money in. I'll catch up with you.
That's all right then.
Divinos. With Christina Amphlett on fiddle. I touch myself.
Chrissy Hine, just
Oh, sorry, Chrissy Hine, yes. Your encyclopedic knowledge of contemporary music still astounds me, Sam.
I know.
Thank you for your many contributions. 2 minutes to 8 is the time. This time for Telecom Mobile Net, checking traffic, it's Sue Moses.
That's me at home.
2 men had $45,000 to spend on a car. That's correct, yes.
The first one bought a BMW, but had to go without a few things. No more parking at Kmart. No more cruising with the boys, sinking piss in the back. No more shagging down the river. No more drags. No more burnouts outside McDonald's. In fact, being a yuppie sucks.
Think of our sound, man.
They're getting restless. Real bored. This is Mark Warren with sport for City Ford.
Sorry about this, Doug, but we've just got Peter Switzer's big game right now. It's been a short week, but God knows we need the therapy. We won't be a minute, guys, really.
Okay.
1 minute, that's all it'll be.
I'll try and settle him, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Here to the hothouse, I guess, to pause to smell the flowers.
Oh,
no. Sorry, I'll stop it. 18 degrees.
Climbed up the ladders inside the Needle.
Yeah, climbed up the ladder inside the Needle, the whole 40 metres of it, and just about to open the hatch and check it out. Here we go. Wow! Mate! You should check this out. This is wild! This is unbelievable. The best view in Sydney by far. It's just amazing. I'm at the top of the Needle, not right at the top of the Needle. Kenny Jones is about another 6 metres above me standing on this precarious little ledge that he's strapped in him. Robbo's underneath me, and mate, the view is sensational.
So the idea is you climb up that Needle that people can see above the Centrepoint Tower restaurant area.
Yeah.
And you're internal there. You go up ladders inside that.
Yeah, well, it's a hollow cylinder, about 2.5 feet in diameter.
Yeah. So
hatch at the top of it.
Claustrophobia would be a disaster as well as vertigo.
Yeah, well, I get a bit of claustrophobia. I've managed to get over that, pop the hatch open, and made the view. It's just like opening the hatch to a new world. You know, you can see as far north as probably Palm Beaches. Oh, here comes a chopper. I can hear it.
All right, let's put Susie on the air.
Hello. You look very small down there, darling. Hello.
Is she still there?
Yeah,
I'm still here.
Can you hear her, mate?
Wave to me.
I'll beat my chest. You better beat yours too, eh?
At least she won't get cancer.
No, she won't. Well, I feel like King Kong up here. My legs are shaking like anything, but it's great. It's just worth it for the view. It's just sensational.
Okay, we've got the aircraft buzzing. We've got Faye Ray. About all we need, Reg, is for you to take your shirt off so we can get the image perfect.
Mate, dream about it. I got both hands firmly fixed on this railing. I'm not letting go for nothing.
Mate, I really am proud of you. I didn't think you'd make it.
No, I'm here.
That's like, what, 1,000 feet plus?
Yep. And I tell you what, this little cage that I'm in is only about 2.5 feet wide. And
What? You're in a little cage?
No, not a little cage, like the little metal thing around it.
What, you mean a protective device that keeps you from falling off?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, I'm disappointed to hear that.
It's very small, though.
It's very small?
It's very, very small. I don't think it'd do much protecting, actually, Duggo.
You've got a camera with you, Susie?
No, I haven't got a camera. I haven't got binoculars. I haven't got a video recorder. I haven't got anything.
It's a damn shame.
Isn't it? We should have been more organised.
Damn shame. All right. Okay, I'll leave you two gesturing to each other. Thank you, Reg.
He's got a camera, so we should get some good shots from here.
Okay, Ken Jones from Hearts Higher, the cabler at the Centrepoint Tower, and I'm sure that's an unpleasant task.
By the way,
yeah,
I fixed it.
You did fix it?
Hey, Kenny, we fixed the cable or not? Sure have. They are. You heard it from the man himself.
All right, Reg. You get some interesting jobs. I guess sometimes they worry you a wee bit, but you wouldn't be dead for quids, would you?
Just a wee bit? No, I wouldn't be dead for quids. I can tell you it's just the best thing.
Still, we're working on heading up the Princess Highway. Heading up the Pacific Highway. Yeah, that one's for you. Talking it, anyone leaving Sydney is on a road to nowhere. That's my feeling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a pretty parochial sort of guy, but I love this town. Whoa, Tommy Lee and Eddie, eat your heart out. Oh, it's already gone. The worms have taken care of it. Yep. 2:50 this morning was full moon. I put that last remark down to the full moon. I used to be a coyote, but I'm all right now. Oh, that bet the needles on the old VU meters. What's this fax, Party?
We received it on Friday after you'd gone. I just thought you'd find it interesting.
I wonder if the little listener will find it interesting. This is from the Stanford University Bulletin Board. Did you all see that article in the Sunday Examiner about yawning? Page 3 of the Sunday Punch section, in case you want to go look it up. 3 clinical psychiatrists had a paper in the Canadian Journal of Psychiatry entitled Unusual Side Effects of Clomipramine Associated with Yawning, describing 4 patients who, while taking the antidepressant drug clomipramine, brand name anafranil, reported the unusual side effect of spontaneous orgasm every time they yawned. The first case of this was a female patient who'd been depressed for 3 months, but under treatment, complete symptom remission occurred within 10 days.
Yeah.
That's good. She then asked how long she would be allowed to go on using the drug, since every time she yawned she had an orgasm. And apparently it can work for men also.
Hey.
All right. One male patient said that while he found the repeated climaxes awkward and embarrassing, yes, he elected to continue the medication because of the therapeutic benefit he obtained.
Yeah.
The awkwardness and embarrassment were overcome by continuously wearing a condom.
Yeah.
Well, you were right, Barty. This anafranil? Anafranil is very interesting. It's a pity it's only available in America.
Well, it's in my thoughts exactly on Friday afternoon, which is why I got Reg to ring one of his old Qantas hosty mates, you see, and on the LA run, and
Yes.
here we go.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yes.
Here you go. I'll have it. See?
Yeah,
Yep.
oh, definitely.
I'll have a go.
Okay.
There you go.
Nothing's happening yet.
Yes, because we're not yawning.
Yeah, well, it's only Monday morning. I'm not tired, you know.
So you have to yawn to have the bigger...
That's it.
What are we going to do?
Ah, I know.
Yes?
Only a heartless politician or an economist could quibble over this topic.
I look great in suspenders.
I know. I have photos of you in the Elle Macpherson range of bend-on underwear, don't you remember? I made you dress up in it once at DY Point, as I recall.
Yes, it was the DY Point car park. What a horror show.
Local crowds poured from their units and took copious photos of you.
Yep.
It's a wonderful life, your life. Mind you, it will change dramatically in the next few weeks.
It'll be very sad.
Reg will fix it coming up a little later this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and of course we'll be playing a lot of your requests. I went home last night, took a tape recorder home from the radio station, and if they think they're getting it back... I took a tape recorder home from the radio station and played some of the old masters from the very early days of the program to see if I could find some of the things people have been requesting, Reg.
Yeah.
And we've had so many requests for 2 Lens.
Oh, really?
I found so many funny ones that I think we might have a 2 Len Tuesday.
Hey!
Today. I'd forgotten what a funny man Kenny Sterling was. My goodness. There are some bizarre bits there. We'll get into that this hour. And, of course, we will be announcing our Ampol Rock and Riches Act of the Day around about 7:15 as well.
Sounds good, Uncle.
The Ampol Rock and Riches Artiste is something you better listen for. It could win you $1,000 any time during the day and possibly a year's supply of petroleum. Which, in your case, Reg, would amount to about $1 billion, wouldn't it?
Just about, yeah.
He gets around, he gets around, he gets around. Look, I think I'll leave the musical end of the thing to our programmers, even if they do insist on putting 2-minute records at the head of the program, and talk to Reggie after the break. Stand by, son. Globe-trotting gourmet Keith Floyd. You know Keith Floyd of Floyd on Food? Yeah. He'll be in here live in the studio. He'll have some stories, no doubt, and he'll cook us some brekkie. Sorry, losers. And we'd like to thank the A&A Hotel for their help in this. We'll celebrate Wednesday with the Coonawarra people. They've sent in some liquid brekkie, which looks just super. It may not be what Sam needs after the excesses of yesterday, but certainly I'm looking forward to it as it's my last day as an alcoholic. Mike Carlton, speaking of alcoholics, Mike Carlton will chime in.
Giving it up tomorrow.
Yes. Always have been. Always will be. Mike Carlton will chime in from the mother of the country and will share with you our most intimate secrets as we glide through the early hours of another dawn into the promise and joy of a new day. Oh, together with apologies to the carpenters, or one of them anyway, because the other one's dead as a maggot. I just came over all petulant there for a moment. Petulant's one of my favourite things. Can you do petulant? I bet you can.
No.
Not this morning you can't. I would if I were you, what with the fat joke coming up at 6:15 and
I
everything.
really don't care anymore what you do to me.
Can you do, in fact, that's what you said to the waiter at the restaurant yesterday, wasn't it, at lunch? I really don't care what you do to me. Just come home and do it. That's what I heard. So many restaurants, ladies and gentlemen, that I used to go to that my staff have closed down for me as avenues of pleasure with their poor behaviour.
I hate you so much.
Oh, that's better. That's almost petulant. Try this. Oh, good. 6:09, anti-ad time.
What do I want from a bank? Oh, that's easy.
Is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard.
Yes, that's what I want. Give us our house back, you repossessing bank Johnnies. You can keep the cat's butt. But watch out for Boingo, he's got a runny hind.
Mulray, Mulray, how I love you, how I love you,
Thank you.
my dear old Mulray.
Gert this morning. So, giggling Gert.
No, I'm not.
Peter Gabriel's Big Time. I wonder who picked that for 6:15. It would lead in perfectly to a fat joke, but even though it's 6:14, 6:15-ish, I won't be doing a fat joke this morning because it seems that I've irritated Sam enough already. We've hardly been here, we've hardly opened the show, and she's already irate with me for discussing...
I'm not. I think you're fantastic. I admire your talent.
Or discussing
You're a very
her...
attractive man. I've always liked you. I dream about you at night. I've got a photo of you above my bed.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Next to the one of Simon Poitevin and the waiter from... No, we won't mention the restaurant. No, well, I'm not going to... I'm not going to be abusive this morning. You'll be pleased to know, in deference to your sensitivity and sensibilities, I'm not doing a fat joke, Sammy.
Don't change.
Because... Don't go change it. Don't change your hair for me. No, I think you've suffered enough. I have established this tradition of fat jokes, but the 6:15 fat joke will not happen today. You were nice about me. I realised that it was tongue-in-cheek and
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
but I'm going to be nice about you, Sam, and I'll tell you, we've only had 6 short weeks together, but we've already had an enormous success ratings-wise, and I think it's a valuable association, and as far as I'm concerned...
That's one of his stories.
As far as I'm concerned, Sammy, I'll persevere. I'll be nice in spite of your attempts at cynicism.
I was being really serious when I said that.
Well, I'll be serious too. As far as I'm concerned, my love, you're worth your weight in gold. Mind you, it could take a while to get that much gold together.
This is the joint, love, that froggy joint I was telling you about.
Oh, right, it's choice.
Monsieur, mademoiselle, bonsoir, good evening.
Yeah, g'day.
Hi.
How are they hanging?
Right.
Welcome to La Parisienne. My name is Pierre. I will...
Pierre.
That's right, monsieur.
Pierre? What sort of a name's that?
It is a French name, of course.
French.
Oui.
Yeah, but this is Australia, mate.
Pardon, monsieur, qu'est-ce que...
Wake up. I mean, why don't you get a proper name, you know, like Barry or something, or Kevin?
Kevin?
I've never heard of Pierre.
Perhaps not, monsieur, but this is a French restaurant. I am a Frenchman, and Pierre is a Frenchman's name,
Yeah,
so yes.
stupid. I bet people make a joke of your name all the time. Eh? Pierre?
No, monsieur.
Pierre. You know, like you're lying on your back.
Yes, it's a lovely image, so... No, they're... Yes. Monsieur, they do not make a joke.
With a name like Pierre, they must.
No, they don't.
Pierre, all right, well, just don't get your knickers in tonight. Where are we sitting, Pierre?
Yes, very, very amusing, monsieur. You have a reservation, of course?
Of course, Pierre.
Yes, never tired of it. In what name is your reservation?
Peters. In the name of Peters. I'm Peter Peters, and this is my lovely wife, Peter.
Hi.
That's Peter with an A. Peter, what? Are you laughing at my wife's name?
No, it's just that she is the ugliest woman I have ever seen. Gaston, come, let's have a look, Uncle Sean.
You French are so bloody rude.
Good on you, Uncle Doug. We knew you wouldn't let us down.
Popularity, fantastic.
Your tiny ribs.
Now listen, you know a lot of your listeners are under 4 feet tall. You should show a bit of consideration, I'll give you the drum on that particular point, Chuckles.
No money down?
No money down, I'll bill you later, Mulray.
All right, I'll be serious. Absolutely serious.
Good.
Now, who do you normally play midget golf with?
7 dwarves.
Yes, that's very funny.
I'm serious.
Call me Chuckles.
Look, I'm serious, Mulray. They're a local pantomime group, a wonderful group of bastards, drink like animals. Now, we make up an 8 together.
I thought you played golf in 4s.
Well, not in midget golf, Mulray. It takes too long. You got little holes everywhere, and 4 would take all night.
Do they wear...
Especially with the 7 dwarves around, you know?
Yeah. Do they wear little hats with bells on them?
Don't be ridiculous, Mulray. You don't wear fancy dress to golf, just your normal red check polyester poop catchers and plastic baseball caps with built-in cooling fans at the front.
Yes, infinitely more sensible.
Yeah, no. The fancy dress comes later, Mulray. Charmaine dresses up as Snow White, and I jump out of the linen closet triumphant in the role of Sneezy.
And then you, give her the good oil, do you?
The good oil comes later, Mulray. First, I like to have a few drinks. I've got a slight anxiety problem.
Maybe you should dress up as Droopy. Gesundheit.
In tune with Mulray.
16-7 now. Triple M. Oh, forgive me. I just went to singing school in my mind. Maybe Anna Mules with one of the hot songs of the moment. And Super.